John Steuart Curry was a farm boy who became an artist, carrying with him a fondness for the rural earth and its people. Curry was one of the most important regionalist artists of the 1930s. Like others, his pictures emphasized ordinary life with a distinctly Midwestern character, but his art is firmly built on images that rise through rolling countrysides, the potentials of mind and body, and the toils of working the land. John Steuart Curry, at home in Wisconsin, on view now at the Museum of Wisconsin Art, settles Curry into this state's visual history like a favorite son. Hi, I'm Kat Murrell. Let's go look at this. We're here with Graeme Reid, Director of Collections and Exhibitions and Curator of John Steuart Curry at home in Wisconsin. Graeme, tell us about the show.
Well, this is the first time that an exhibition has been mounted on John Steuart Curry. Everybody always tends to think of him as being from Kansas, but he actually spent the last 10 years of his life here in Wisconsin, and they were actually critical years, not only in his career, but critical years in terms of how his work fitted into what was known as the Wisconsin idea. And we're standing in front of some preparatory drawings that were done for the biochemistry department in 1941. And in some ways this is a great place to start, because this, to a certain extent, really encapsulates what Curry was doing in Madison. Curry was actually part of the College of Agriculture, but his idea was that, culture, rural culture, was also very important as part of the idea. So it wasn't just about, improving the crop yield or making your cows bigger and healthier or curing a kid but with rickets. It was about, you deserve to have culture and an appreciation of culture in your life, and that was really Curry's role within the whole idea.
What's so impressive about that too is that this is the preparatory drawing for a mural that is still on campus at UW-Madison.
These are the drawings for the central panel, but off to the left in the actual mural you have an impoverished, sick family, and then on the right panel in the finished murals you have this kind of robust barn and farm animals. And the implication is very, very clear, is that the biochemistry department as a representative of the university will make your life better.
So Graeme, there are a lot of different subjects in the exhibition, and you mentioned that this particular installation is one that you are very fond of.
Right. Curry played football in high school. He also played at Geneva College in Pennsylvania, so football was very much something near and dear, personal experience to him. And so we have actually 5 football works in the exhibition, and I believe, I'm confident in saying it's the first time all 5 have hung on the same wall ever. This is actually David Schreiner, who was a 2-time All-American, who was drafted by Detroit, but he actually delayed that. He enlisted in the Marines and was actually killed at Okinawa. So it's actually a really tragic story, which Curry certainly wouldn't have been able to foresee when he painted the picture. But one of the things that we've got along with this painting are the drawings, and one of the reasons we put the drawings into the exhibition was to really show that Curry really was a very, very sound draftsman. You can kind of see how a painting like this comes around, both from individual studies of the players but also from group studies, and how it kind of becomes the finished object. He used to sit on the sidelines at all the practices at Camp Randall and sketch and sketch and sketch, and then he actually ever finally did 2 football paintings, and one of which he actually destroyed himself. He painted it, it was exhibited, and he got all kinds of criticism for it. He reworked it, and then finally just destroyed it. So this is actually the only surviving football painting that he did, even though there are many, many drawings still out there.
One of the great things about this exhibition also is the range of works. You have drawings and sketches, some ephemera, but also finished paintings, and then also Curry's last mural.
Right, one of the things we wanted to do was show the breadth of work, and this is the very last painting Curry did in 1946. He actually died about 10 days after this was installed at State Fair Park in West Allis. And in some ways this kind of is a great way to end things with the exhibition, because it encapsulates what Curry was trying to do, and that was to make a form of art that regular people could easily understand and relate to. And with this painting being hung in an animal barn at State Fair Park, any farmer who would have come in to see this would not have needed any kind of label, any kind of explanation. They would have instantly recognized what was going on in this painting. But then what's also nice, and this is something that we've tried to do with the exhibition, is bring works together, or works into the exhibition that A, have never been seen before, or never been seen probably, or have never been in the same room since 1946. The show is kind of educational and on many levels. It shows how Curry fits into the Wisconsin idea, but it also really shows his working methods as well, and that works like this don't just simply happen out of thin air, but there's a process in order to get to the finished object.
Which makes it all the more fascinating and a fantastic exhibition to see. Graeme, thank you so
My
much.
pleasure. Always happy to have you here.
Thanks for joining us here at the Museum of Wisconsin Art. See you next time when we'll look at something else.